Well, happy Christmas Eve. I hope you'll be able to join us for one of our services at 4, 6, or 11 p.m. It's always one of the highlights of the year here at Brewster Baptist Church. The verse for the day is the verse that's at the heart of the angel's announcement in Luke chapter 2, when they say to the shepherds, "And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people." What a wonderful message for all of us to remember and to hear, not just on Christmas Eve, but all throughout the year. The first part of the message is, fear not. Fear is such a powerful human emotion and such a negative emotion. It can restrict our ability to make good and wise decisions. It can prevent us from trying new things or taking healthy risks. Fear ties us up in knots. It makes us physically unwell, drives our blood pressure up. It makes us sick if we think about it and dwell in it for too long. And the angel's first message is, fear not. Don't be scared of me, which is easy for me to say when I don't have a heavenly host in front of me just shocking me out of my mind. But the angel is saying, I've got good tidings of great joy. And what a wonderful thing that God's message for us is good tidings, good news of great joy. And who doesn't like to hear good news? Who doesn't like to experience great joy? And the wonderful thing is that the joy of God is not limited. It's not finite. It's not like a Christmas cake that you can only get so many slices out of and then it's gone. The joy of God is limitless. And this message is good tidings of great joy for all people. And it's so important for us as Christians to remember that last phrase, that the coming of Jesus is good news of great joy for all people. It's not supposed to be just good news for Mary and Joseph and the shepherds. It's not good news just for first century Jewish people. It's not just good news for those of us today who are Christians, but it's supposed to be good news of great joy for all people. And you know what that means? That means you have a responsibility, because now it's up to us as Christians, by how we live our life, by how we share Jesus with other people. Do they hear Jesus? Do they believe Jesus is good news of great joy for all people, or just for some people or particular people? We don't want to hinder the angel's message. I pray you'll be able to join us for worship this Christmas Eve, and that wherever you go, by the way you live your discipleship of Jesus, that people will look at you and say, I can see that following Jesus and his coming is good news of great joy, even for me.